Hey, Jarrett. The Nets have named Brett Bromeyer as the Long Island G League head coach. I know you worked really closely with him. Would always see you guys kind of, pregame going through some stuff on the laptop on the court side. What was his impact on you, and what do you think of him as coach?
He had a huge impact on me. He was my development coach when I first got here. And from day one, he took me under his wing, teaching me the ins and outs of not only being on the court, but off the court as a professional. And, to see him finally get a head coaching job, even though it's in the G League, I'm still super excited for him. It's just a chance to go over a whole team, have everybody under him, and I think he's going to do great.
Greg Logan, Newsday.
Hi, Jarrett. Can you just talk about some of the specifics of your adjustment to playing with Kevin and Kyrie and what you might be doing differently than in the past in order to accommodate them?
Right. So, people of their talent, of their skill set, one of my struggles is like, hey, do I set the screen for them or not? Because, either way they can score, So my way is to try to find a balance between, being up there, running up to set a screen, or just kind of screening away from the ball or playing in the dunker, getting ready to try the offensive rebounds.
Brian Lewis, New York Post.
Hey, Jared. Following up on that, but I guess maybe a little bigger picture on that. I mean, when you have a condensed schedule like this, right? But you also have a team like yourselves, new coach, new offense, new defense, etc. How difficult is that to try to force feed chemistry when you're also going to have guys that haven't played together or are going to be sitting out some games or sitting some minutes here or there?
Right, it's definitely tough. Even from the bubble, it's going to be a different team, especially from last year when we first started. So really, it's going to be tough. We only had a couple months to prepare, and now even so, the season's going to be even shorter, like you said. So it's definitely going to fast forward everything. We're going to have to try to, like you said, force feed some of the chemistry, try to learn each other's games even quicker. Not only watch film on the other team, but watch film on us, see what everybody else likes to do too.
Michael Grady, the Yes Network.
Jared, I know you've been asked before, but given a little bit more practice time, what has it been like working with Amari Stottemeyer, and what have you been able to pull from him?
All right, it's been great. Just watching him, just seeing how he's down there. He's just got finished playing. I'm trying to just pick his mind on rebounding stuff. He was a great rebounder, great mentality for rebounding. Even when he's rebounding for us, he has this mindset to still go grab him, go up with two hands, and just be strong and confident going up there.
Christian Winfield, New York Daily News.
Hey, Jared, Steve was talking about, adding wrinkles to the offense, but over time, have you guys started actually implementing some of the new concept that he's trying to get in? I know he said he was trying to focus early on just getting in game shape and making sure guys are readjusted to being in NBA games, but has he started actually implementing some of his vision of what the offense is going to look like, and how different is it from what you guys were running, A, in the bubble, and then B, before that when Kenny was coaching?
Right. So, yeah, he definitely has started implementing some of his stuff. We haven't gone over absolutely everything. It'd be a lot just to try to cram in 2 weeks training camp. But even still, he's gave us the foundation, the start of his offense, and we've been doing that well.
Alex Schiffer, The Athletic.
Hey, Jared, if my math is right, tomorrow will mark your first road game in about 9 months, with the bubble kind of being its own different deal, I guess. Just with everything going on right now in the country, how do you kind of feel about going on the road? And I assume it's the first time you ever probably thought twice about a road game like that.
Right. It's definitely different. It definitely felt weird to pack last night getting ready for another road game. But you just got to take it one step at a time. We know there's going to be a lot more different protocols. We know there's going to be just a whole different vibe going on the road, going on the team plane. So I think if everybody, like I said, takes it one step at a time, tries not to overthink it, try to make it as normal as possible, then I think we can get back to the usual.
Cassidy Hubbard, ESPN.
I mean, sorry, Jared, you're obviously part of an environment in the bubble where there are no positive tests, but the Nets, your franchise had positive tests heading into the bubble. Have there been a lot of conversations about, with the players who actually went through COVID and extra precautions you guys are taking as you start traveling?
We talked to everybody you talk to about the whole COVID is that stuff sucks. So, they didn't really go in too much depth about it, but we all know that we all want to avoid it. And, having somebody to catch COVID at this point of the season, right when we're starting, right when we're trying to build everything together, that'd be devastating. So everybody wants to take it super serious. Everybody's going to follow every protocol to the best of their ability.